Overpaid, a reassessment charge. The federal government here has a dedicated company they use for relocating employees that are being moved for work purposes. Police, military, etc. After I moved last year, everything was paid, done up, and signed off. This was a move worth thousands of dollars. Last week I received an email telling me my claims had been reviewed and I owed 13 cents. The only reason I even paid attention to it was that they sent a follow-up email a few days later, requesting that I clear up the account. So, I followed the steps they so clearly laid out, added them to my online banking vendors, and repaid the debt. Sort of. They will now discover that I overpaid them by a penny. Absolutely useless these days. But it's enough to keep the account active, and hopefully irritate the first real person to look at the ledgers. Over 30 years ago, we overpaid our state's income tax by 28 cents. We were told they'd never send a check for that piddly amount. Wrong. I still have the check. Government entities can be so stupid. Canada Revenue Agency, Tax Department, handles that kind of situation by saying that a balance of $CDN 2.00 or less will not be collected, nor refunded. This reminds me of one my dad pulled about 20 years ago. Going through the piles of bills and EOBs following my mom's death from lung cancer, he received a refund check for $0.005 overpayment he made on an ambulance ride. Half a cent. Well, my dad, being an accountant himself, was incensed that someone would actually spend 35 cents on a stamp to send him an unusable check, worth less than the paper it was printed on. Lol. He tore the check up and loved the thought of that accounts payable representative never getting to fully balance their books. It's the simple things sometimes. You penny locked your account open, and hopefully irritate the first real person to look at the ledgers. This will be interesting. While I believe they can write off a small debt, I doubt they can just decide to write off a small credit. So yeah, someone down the line is going to be presented with quite the quandary. Well done you. I would think that an honest, well-run company would immediately pay any overage amounts, no matter how small, and ignore any debts under nominal processing costs, postage, time, printing, bank fees. My husband got a check and a W-2 for 70 cents from a job he had worked years before. I had a credit card I was trying to pay off. I paid the amount I was given over the phone, but by the time the payment went through, interest had accumulated, and I owed a little bit more. I ended up overpaying by 5 cents. That was something like 8 or more years ago, and the account is technically closed but still active due to the 5 cents credit. They've been sending me a paper statement every month. In India, the lowest physical denomination easily available is 1 rupee. Before digital payments went viral a few years ago, companies used to price the products 99.99, 99.95, 99.90. Nobody asked for that 0.01, 0.05, 0.10 rupee. These were general use items purchased weekly, monthly by almost everyone. In a country with 1.4 billion people, just imagine how much profit companies made, which was not even on the books. It's just crazy. That is the reason government doesn't allow writing off such useless amounts.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.